Last year, my CEUs quietly made 5 figures inside my business. Now, part of that is volume, I'll be honest. I've built up a lot of them over the years, but that is not the real reason. The real reason is that I've strategically packaged them. I built systems that actually sell them, and I keep showing up and sharing value. Here's what I need you to hear in that. It did not happen by accident, but it also didn't happen through sheer effort, through me grinding harder and harder and posting more. If you feel like you're trying so hard, doing all the things all the time and still not seeing traction, the issue usually isn't your effort. It's that you're one small shift away from the whole thing working differently. Today is about that shift. This is the Clinical Boss Podcast. I'm Mellanie Page, and today is about the difference between owning a business and owning a job that just happens to be yours. Specifically, why your income should never depend on you physically showing up and the shift from being the bottleneck to building actual leverage. This one's for the clinician who recreated their clinical schedule online, called it a business, and can't figure out why it still doesn't feel like freedom. Number one, if it only works when you're there, you didn't escape the treatment room. You rebuilt it. You finally have an offer people buy, and you deliver it the only way you know how. Live, every time, every cohort, you teach it again. Every client, you show up again. So every dollar still costs you an hour. And one day you look up and realize you didn't build a business, you built yourself a second job. One with worse hours and no benefits. Trading your time for money has a hard ceiling, and you already know exactly where it is because you've been living under it your whole career. There are only so many hours. You need most of them to live. So if every dollar in your new business also requires an hour of you, you haven't changed the equation at all. You've just changed the logo. Number two, the entire point of an online offer is leverage. Here's the math that actually changes your life. When you package something well, you do the work once and it can serve 10 people or 10,000 with nearly the same effort from you. An offer built one time, sold again and again. That gap between the effort you put in once and the number of people it can reach is the whole game. It's the thing that lets your income grow without your hours growing to match. Number three, so your job is to separate the value from your live presence. Not every piece of it, but the core, the thing that delivers the result, recorded once, written once, built once, so it keeps working whether or not you're in the room that day. And I know the objection because clinicians say it to me constantly. It feels less caring if I'm not personally there for every person. Flip that all the way over. Leverage is how you help more people, not fewer. It's how you reach the hundreds you could never have booked an hour for. Staying the bottleneck doesn't make you more generous. It just makes you more tired, and it caps how many people you ever get to help. So stop being the thing every single dollar has to run through. 3 things this week. 1, look at your offer, the one you have or the one you're planning, and split it into 2 columns. What truly requires you live and what could be delivered once and reused. Just seeing it on paper changes things. 2, pick one thing you currently do live and on repeat, the same talk, the same walkthrough, the same explanation, and ask, could I record or systematize this one time? Start there. And 3, catch the, but it has to be me story. Write down one thing you believe only you can deliver, and then ask honestly, is that true or is it just fear? And if you want that leverage, the vehicle matters because a course scales very differently than one-on-one coaching. The Expert Era quiz tells you which form fits you. It's free, a couple of minutes, and you can find it at clinicalboss.com/quiz. The takeaway for today, your income should not depend on you showing up. Do the work once, build it well, and let it serve people while you go live your actual life. That's not laziness. That's the whole reason you wanted out of the hourly trap in the first place. Now, one of the most leveraged things a clinician can build is a CEU. You make it once and it can teach and earn on repeat. The problem is that most CEUs are utterly forgettable. Next episode, the 3 things that separate a CEU people genuinely value and remember and trust you for from the snooze fest you sat through last month. I'm Mellanie. Stop being the bottleneck. I'll see you next time.